my second attempt to making these videos. They were just coming out way too long and yeah, just a little obnoxious. So I went ahead and I did the dice game with the 6-number dice, whatever you want to call it. And I, because I had it in my other video, I'm not going to type it all in and do it again. But I got 3 kits, which I will go ahead and show you. And I'll give you a brief description on why I've picked out, like I'm also doing the names that I like too. But I'm not going to do like 20 different names because I really don't have that many that I like, that I can really think of. But these are names that we picked out along with middle names as well. And because like I've had Daniel go through the entire alphabet and pick which names he likes, and he's named, you know, an A name, a B name, all that stuff for girl and boy. But I really can't remember even half of them. So, but these are the ones that we've mainly picked out, and I'll show you real quick, okay? So Matthew Jean is, because I got a boy first. So Matthew Jean is because I really love Matthew, of course, and I always thought that Maddie would be a really cute name for little boy, and then as he gets older, Matt and Matthew. And then Jean is Daniel's mom's dad's middle name, which he actually passed away almost 2 years ago, and we just thought it would be really nice to name our first son after his middle name. And he also never used his first name. He only used his middle name as his first name, and so nobody really knew what his first name was. And so one day he had told me what his first name was, which was Jesse. And so I knew what his first name was before Daniel even knew. And I'm covering up the microphone button again. And then I got a girl for number 2, which I've always liked Ava, of course, but it's a very, very highly popular name. And I just, you know, I want different names. I don't want them to be extremely popular and stuff. So I wanted to add something to it and make it different. So I decided that Ava Lee was the only one thing that, you know, really sounded really good with Ava. And so I didn't like the spelling of A-V-A-L-E-E, so I picked A-V-A-L-E-I-G-H, so Ava Lee. And then my mom's name is Mikkel, and my stepdad's name is Richard. And I always said that I would name one of my kids Raquel after that. So Ava Lee Raquel, which I think is adorable. And then I got a girl for number 3 as well. And Juliana is Daniel's mom's name. He really, really likes that name. And Ruth is his great aunt's name, and she's his favorite aunt. So we put Juliana Ruth together. And then we have a couple other names picked out. Aiden John, because I really love Aiden, and that's the way that I would spell it, even though there's several different ways you can spell it. John is my mom's dad's middle name. His name is Patrick John. So we would have our kids named after our grandpas. Sorry, I can barely speak today. And then I really like Sophia, but I just don't like the spelling of it. And Daniel doesn't like it spelled like this either. He's like, you always pick long names. Just make it the way it's supposed to be. But like I said, I like long names and different names. So, and then Faye is my friend Pamela's middle name. And the funny story is that I had her on MySpace for a long time, and then I totally forgot to look her up on Facebook. And so then one day I had a dream about her in December, the beginning of December, and she found out, well, I had a dream that I ran into her and she was pregnant. So I looked her up on Facebook and I asked her if she was pregnant, and she wasn't, of course. And then 3 weeks later she took a pregnancy test and found out she was pregnant, and she was 6 weeks pregnant at that time. So it was really funny. And I told her that she's going to have a girl, and then I'm definitely right because, you know. And then I like Jackson Daniel. We wanted to name one of our boys with the middle name Daniel after their dad, of course. Because Daniel, his middle name comes from his dad. Daniel Sean comes from his dad, Sean. And we thought it would be a cute little tradition to name your first, or name one of your son's middle names after their father. But I thought that Jackson Daniel sounded too much like Jack Daniels. People would probably use that as a nickname. So I also really like Owen Daniel. So, but yeah. So those are some of the names that we really, really like. And if you guys like them, thumbs up too. Um, and leave a comment below on what you guys think of the names that we've picked out, and if you have any suggestions and stuff like that. So some of these names, may not stick around for a long time, but yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and thumbs up.